I asked 100 people their most controversial opinion.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I think I would date a rapist.
What?
I'm about to ask 100 random people for their
Fucking what? Off rip?
most controversial.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. I ain't gonna lie. I'll admit I was wrong. That being the first thing we hear is insane. Why? Most takes on here are very mild. It's a hook. Okay, we gotta see.
Opinion. And after we get 100, I'll be asking 100 different people to vote on which one is the most controversial.
That one's winning.
This is insane.
That one's winning.
Oh my god.
Let's start asking.
First of all, you can't change your gender. Why are we being gaslit into thinking that's a thing? That's not a thing. If you want to be a guy and you want to wear lipstick, if you want to wear high heels, that's cool. Do it. But you can't go get surgery and then just say you're a girl.
Taylor Swift is not.
Okay, I don't know like the logistics behind any of that, but I feel like if someone wants to change their gender, y'all might be like, bro, you're PR trained. I don't get why most people would care. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, it's not a big thing. But okay, we're starting off a little bit hot. That's something that you wouldn't hear most people just say out loud, you know?
Talented, very overrated.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see why you would care. Unless it's like for religious reasons, then yeah, that makes sense. But bro, if you're just a random ass guy and you aren't really connected to one faith at all, bro, why would you care what someone wants to do with body parts on their body? You know what I mean?
Why do you think she's
religion
overrated?
Needs to go. We had this conversation yesterday, but I think religion overall is a good thing though.
Her singing is meh.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Taylor Swift is not talented, very overrated.
Why do you think she's overrated?
Her singing is meh. She can't dance. And her music tastes like unseasoned food.
Bro, I hear this take so much. People will say Taylor Swift is like the most McDonald's burger music of all time. But if that's the case, how is she the most second streamed artist of all time? Someone gotta be listening to her, bro. Who is listening to her, bro? I'm actually confused. And is that Blue Rye? This nigga looks so familiar.
Unseasoned food.
Yeah. And
because burgers listen, dude. I've never seen a single person say they like listening to Taylor Swift. You gotta understand, bro. I know a lot of people that listen to a whole bunch of different types of music. Nobody has ever told me they like listening to Taylor Swift. I've never seen it. Never seen it. Eminem is burger music too? Oh, obviously.
Viewers are really unseasoned food.
Unseasoned food.
Yeah. A&W is a really bad fast food restaurant.
I believe in every conspiracy theory about the government.
On hers, I'll say yes. I think it's naive to think we're the only ones out here.
So aliens are real.
Yes.
That's like the most common opinion, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Niggas aren't getting controversial, bro.
I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. We had a top 5 offense last year. We brought back George Pickens on the franchise tag.
I'll be honest, I didn't really listen to what you said. I was just lost in your voice.
I really appreciate that. It just made my day.
Really?
The voice and the face for radio.
Definitely have the voice.
Cole, take my butt fat.
If you're dating a man and there's a woman harassing him, calling his phone 24/7, it's his fault, not hers. Like, women aren't crazy like that.
He's making her crazy.
Yes.
My controversial opinion is I feel like sex work is very glamorized and young girls shouldn't look up to that.
I don't.
Okay, that I can agree with. Her take I can agree with. I don't know why people keep on glamorizing the OF lifestyle, brother. When you're 60 and you have kids and they have to live out the consequences of what you did, you're not gonna be grateful that you did it, bro. Because majority of women in sex work aren't millionaires. They aren't Sophie Rain breaking in $50 million a month. Nigga, they're bringing in a modest amount of money, maybe $5,000-$7,000 a month. Come on. But what she said, now what did she say again?
Men harassing him.
Definitely have the voice. Yeah.
If you're dating a man and there's a woman harassing him, calling his phone 24/7, it's his fault, not hers. Like women aren't crazy like that.
He's making her crazy.
How though? Like, I ain't trying to sit here and call her a stupid bitch, but like, I don't understand that take. I don't understand it. I feel like women are way crazier than men, bro. Like easily. If you know ball, you know for a fact, women we read and consume way more, you know what I'm saying, porn and stuff like that than men do. Facts. Facts. They are. I'm telling you. Don't say that. That's bias again. How is that bias? Like, bro, I'll admit, men are like scarier. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be walking around as a man, or like, you know what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying? Both you and her are biased. I'm not biased, bro. I'm not biased. But like, if a woman is harassing a man, I will say maybe it's his fault he didn't block her, because you could have been blocked her. Come on, bro. If someone's a quote unquote harassing you, why aren't you blocking them?
His fault, not hers. Like, women aren't crazy like that.
Just calling Eminem burger music when he's the greatest rapper in the whole of history. Yeah, man. Just take that opinion where you got it, man. Just don't say that shit out loud again, all right?
He's making her crazy.
Yes.
My controversial opinion is I feel like sex work is very...
I don't even think Eminem is top 50 rap. Nah. I don't think he's top 25, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe in like the early 2000s. Maybe. But like as soon as 2010 came around, and then the mid 2010s, he just couldn't compete no more, bro. He just couldn't compete. I want to say he's not top 100. Top 100 is insane, bro. I can't name 100 rappers better than Eminem. He has the technical skill, but bro, he just makes burger music. You know what I mean? Damn. Bro, Eminem is better than Drake? Hell no.
Glamorized, and young girls shouldn't look up to that.
I don't like weddings. We've turned it into this whole money grab.
ABBA is terrible.
Transsexual women are not real women.
There should be laws for walking on the sidewalk as there is driving on the road.
They're walking too slow.
You're supposed to walk on the right side. There should be a good flow going on.
I think like some places don't offer enough mat leave.
How's that a country? Like, how's that a controversial opinion though, man? I feel like everybody agrees with what this dude said.
AI being used for art is ruining art as a whole.
One of my
burger! Like, bro!
don't offer enough mat leave.
AI being...
This dude right here is the definition of performative, bro. You know how you can tell. Look what he has on his hands. What even is that? Like, I'm not even trying to be an asshole or anything like that, or bully, whatever the hell whatever the hell the case may be. But bro, hold up, man. Hold up. Let me get this picture. Dude, what even is this? I mean, he's not wrong. I kind of see what he means. But as a controversial opinion, though, come on, bro. Come on, though, bro. I don't know what he has on his hands. It's just giving performative, man. Like, 90% of people agree. And then this nigga has a fishnet. What the hell even is this, man?
Being used for art is ruining art as a whole.
One of my controversial opinions is that I freaking love fedoras.
Obviously, AI should never be used in art, though. Maybe like concept art. But then again, I feel some people don't agree with that.
Very sensitive nowadays. Like,
controversial opinions is that I freaking love fedoras.
People are very sensitive nowadays, like being scared to share your opinion because you're scared of getting canceled.
What is your most controversial opinion?
Let me see.
I think I would date a rapist. I don't think it's that bad. You know, people could change. And if he says that he's changed, then I could forgive him and then we could be in love forever.
But why even have that in your mind, though? Nigga, if he's a rapist, date somebody else. Date somebody else. Like, why is that even on your mind?
Don't you agree? People can change, right?
I don't think people can change, but that's like saying you would have a pedophile around your kids. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, bro.
I agree.
Because if they did it once, they'll do it again.
People can change.
That's how I date a rapist.
Why don't you just...
No motherfuckers can't change. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like changing is just... Or I feel like when people say people can change, I feel like they're mostly talking about like you can suppress the idea of it in your mind. You can't actually... Because the idea is always going to be there, bro. You don't think people can change? Not really, bro. Not really. I'm going to be honest. I think it's just going to suppress the idea of it in your mind, because the fact you could even do it in the first place, that says a lot, bro. It says a lot. It's like a 30% chance someone in his changes in it. It's like a 30% chance someone changes in his generation. Bro, why you clip farming? We saw that in the intro. Like, all right, dude.
date someone who's not?
No, I could.
Pedophiles are different. They need it. I think rapists and PDF are like on the same level of, you can't change. You can't
do that too, but like if he tells me that he raped somebody like later on and I liked him, like of course I'm gonna be devastated, but then like he isn't raping anybody anymore because he stopped and he's dating me now. But I wouldn't mind dating everybody.
I don't like Drake when he's acting tough.
Why do you think he tries to act tough?
And I think it's just the idea that you're selling an image to people, both the people in the culture and the people outside the culture.
Time loops in movies.
Like, what are you even talking about, bro? Like, what is he even talking about? Why do people have the notion that Drake can't be tough, bro? Like, am I like tweaking my nigga? Like, I just don't understand it.
Why do you think he
like my nigga? What?
tries to act tough?
And I think it's just the idea that you're selling an image to people, both the people in the culture and the people outside the culture.
Time loops in movies are both. So for example, in Interstellar, him being able to affect his own past from the future doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Yes. That time loops are fine.
And you?
I think there's a middle ground and there's some.
You're like, what? When they talk about this before the video, what the hell? Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The time loop part of Interstellar, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, it ruined the movie, bro. It ruined the movie. Before that, it was a decent enough movie to the point where I was like, I don't see why people are calling this the greatest movie all the time, but it's decent. But then after the time loop shit, I'm like, brother, this movie is ass. I have, to this day, I think I've watched it like 2 times since then. I still have no idea what it was trying to portray, bro.
Strains that have to be respected.
All of us should feel pain. The more pain, the better, because that's how we grow as people.
Not talking about political opinions when you're like in a friendship.
So you think in a friend group you should keep your political opinion to yourself?
Yeah.
Dogs.
No. I feel like for the most part, political opinions aren't like a make or break type thing. Like if we don't align, you're MAGA and I voted Kamala Harris 5 times. I'm not going to get mad at you for voting fucking Donald Trump. I'm not going to get mad at you. But I do feel like that sets the baseline and I would want to know, bro, because if you're on one side of the political thing, political spectrum, and I'm on the other side, there's a high chance that on most things and most topics dealing with society that we just aren't going to agree. And I feel like that is important to know.
Like in a friendship.
By the way, in case anyone's curious, I voted Kamala 7 times.
So you think in a friend group you should...
I would have voted her 9 if I could have.
Keep your political opinion to yourself.
Yeah.
Dogs shouldn't be able to just go on public sidewalks.
More public spaces should be kid-free, like restaurants, etc. Just 18 plus.
What do you hate about kids?
They can be chaotic, running around, screaming.
You shouldn't have to ask for ketchup when you're at McDonald's. I'll drive away and then I'll realize I don't have any ketchup. I can't turn around not in traffic. You know what I mean?
No, fuck MAGA. Yeah, obviously. You thought I was really debating saying fuck MAGA? No, obviously fuck MAGA. Like, come on, bro.
People when I think
Chaotic, running around, screaming.
You shouldn't have to ask for ketchup when you're at McDonald's. I'll drive away and then I'll realize I don't have any ketchup. I can't turn around not in traffic. You know what I mean?
people want to think that having a higher degree means that you're successful. Oftentimes that doesn't really get you anywhere.
Not paying your rent isn't really that bad because it's just a pain in the ass to get evicted anyways. You can skip a couple months.
Have you ever missed your rent?
Yeah. It's
Dude, it looks like he's missing it right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
On that line of property is theft.
So I think Plan B should be free. Yes. I just don't think that homeless people should be blamed for being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls and guys.
Okay, while we're on the topic of Plan B and like healthcare, I think most healthcare condoms, Plan B, well, this would never happen in the world that we live in. I'm not gonna lie. It might be in like 200 years from now if the earth is still alive. But most of these things should be basic necessities, man. Like there's a reason we're going through an overpopulation crisis right now. Because people don't have access to these certain things, bro. Capitalism is literally draining us for every bit of life necessities that we should have. And oh my God, I'm stuttering, dude. I'm actually an asshole right now. They're draining you because America sucks. Okay, you're gonna be the first person. Actually, nah, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you never heard me say it, but I don't like America. Like I love America, but I don't like it. I love it because it's where I'm from, but I don't like it because I've seen so many issues in America as a whole that I can't possibly reason it with myself and say I like it. You know what I'm saying? From the corruption to capitalism, late stage capitalism at that. I think capitalism is one of the best systems in the world, but it needs to be in check, bro. It needs to be in check. America's the worst Western country I can think of. Okay. I don't know, man. Mexico. Hey, man. There's a lot of Western countries. I don't know, man. But point is, though, capitalism does breed a lot of good stuff, but I feel like overall it breeds a lot more negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like sports, music, all of that stuff, entertainment, movies, that's all good stuff. But like the other on the back end, child labor, non-free healthcare, like it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. Israel isn't a Western country though. And if you want to say that, it's not a real country either. Give me some worse first world Western countries. Mexico. Okay, I don't know anything about their countries. Like, okay, obviously I don't know anything about their countries. But what is West? Is Mexico first world? Yes, Mexico is first world. What? Huh? West of whom? West of the Atlantic. West of the Atlantic. So anything Europe, I don't consider that Western. Mexico is literally a first world country. Okay, y'all are just racist. Is Mexico a first world country? Wait, what? It's not? Huh? It's the second largest economy in Latin America? Wait, is Canada a first world country then? It is. Whoa. That's actually a little bit weird. Name a worst first world country. Okay, Canada then. Canada. Like, you thought you were safe? Dude, Canada is ass. Canada is like going through... it's going through it, man. It's going through it right now.
I just don't think that...
Israel isn't a Western country, though. Israel is literally in the Middle East.
Homeless people should be blamed.
West of who? West of the fucking Atlantic. You going on bad lap after this, bro? Maybe.
For being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls and guys can be friends.
The state of Israel should not exist.
Oh, right. Hold on. Because now we got to see. Is Israel a Western country? Israel is a hybrid nation geographically located in Western Asia and the Middle East. It features a mix of Western political and economic systems alongside strong Middle Eastern culture and demographic influences. So UK isn't Western? Okay, hold up. Dude, I don't know. I feel like there should be a central term, bro. I feel like there should be like a central term. Because, like, bro, you can't tell me, looking at this map right here, that the United States isn't way more West than anything in fucking Europe, bro. You just possibly can't tell me that, bro. But if Europe is part of the Western world, then why can't Africa be a part of the Western world? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. West of what? West of the fucking Atlantic! Like, I keep saying that. Like, why do you keep asking west of what? West of the Atlantic, bro. The Atlantic Ocean. Why does that matter? Because it's geographically west. Like, what? Yo, this nigga got me think I'm going insane. What do you mean, why does that matter? Do you mean culturally west? Or do you mean geographically west? Those are two different things. Because if I'm on the other side of the world, it's east? What? It's literally west. Is but west of what? That's what we want to know. Like, I actually have no idea what y'all are saying, bro. I actually have no idea, bro.
Yes. I just don't think that homeless people should be blamed for being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls.
Facts, yo, homeless people should be taken care way more of, bro. And I know that's gonna sound like some communism shit. I don't fuck with communism. Don't say that. But communism is a very flawed system. But at the same time, yo, what's good, Maury? I do feel like homeless people do need to be taken care of, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're a first world country, and I'm speaking just from an American's perspective. I don't think we should have the homeless epidemic that's going on in Atlanta, Los Angeles, making it look like a third world country. We just shouldn't have that. That shouldn't be a fucking thing, bro. Why are you lying? Like, I guess.
And guys,
communism is base as fuck. You could say it's base, but it would never work in real world practice.
Can be friends.
The state of Israel should not exist. Period, point blank.
And why do you think it should not exist?
The creation of Israel was illegal.
Why is that? Give me a couple months to get my talking points together.
To begin with, I mean, the UN.
Damn, she's bad as hell.
The state of Israel should not exist. Period, point blank.
And why do you think it should not exist?
The creation of Israel was illegal to begin with. I mean, the UN and Britain decided that. Not really a fair shake. Also, the Palestinians were one of the only countries that was allowing Jewish refugees post-Holocaust into their country en masse.
Look what they did.
They were housing them, feeding them. They turned on them. And if Palestine is the land where Judaism originated, then how dare you? Because they are your people.
I think that...
Yo, what park is this nigga at, bro? I was thinking this in the last clip. Have y'all ever seen a park this packed? Holy moly. Is this in Canada? I think it's in Canada, because if it was in New York, we would see hella buildings.
Dogs are sandwiches, because if you think
what she's saying was most definitely true.
About like a sandwich is just bread, meat.
Wait, what did you say?
Sandwiches.
You because they are your people.
I think that hot dogs are sandwiches, because if you think about like a sandwich is just bread, meat, and then bread, and then a hot dog. What's hot dog? Bread, meat, and more bread.
But it's the same continuous bread, though.
We are 1/3 of the way there, and I'm pretty curious to see how the voting segment is going to turn out. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's head to the mall to ask.
Bro, hold up, dude. No, I'm actually not even trolling. Where is this, bro?
More people.
I gotta move here. I've never seen any city in America look this packed, bro.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I love that my phone listens to me, because then I don't have to try and remember to look up certain things. It just sends me ads. I'm not important enough.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide, so I'm like, sure, help me out.
Trump is an idiot.
Okay. Now, this might be a controversial opinion on my spot, on my turf, but nah. I don't want to say, but when I hear people talk about complaining about data privacy breaches and shit, it always feels weird, bro. Cause like, my nigga, you have a phone, bro. You have a phone. These things are literally listening to us 24 hours of the day, my nigga. There's not a single second that they aren't listening. If I say, hey Siri, how do you think it heard me? You think it just started hearing me when I said, hey Siri? No, nigga, it's always listening. No matter if you're fucking, no matter if you're on the phone, it's always listening no matter what. They don't need to do all of this flock camera shit to spy on you, because guess what? They're already spying on you. Obviously, they're making it worse with the flock cameras being involved. But as it is right now, brother, we are under a surveillance network. We're under surveillance constantly. Americans are dead ass living in the Matrix and most don't know it. No, dead ass, bro. Because a lot of people are complicit in it. I mean, shit, nigga, I got my phone right next to me. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I'm not fucking an enemy of the government. I'm not an enemy of the state. Hey, at least Israel has free healthcare. Dude, I told you this nigga Maury was the biggest Jew I knew. Not that it was a negative thing or anything like that. Shut up.
Yeah. I'm not important enough.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to hide, so I'm like, sure, help me out.
Trump is an idiot.
Tipping culture is a bit out of hand.
Facts. Tipping culture is horrible. Holy moly. We need to start forcing higher minimum wages, bro. When I was dating my ex-girlfriend, they were literally paying her, and I shit you not, it was like $2 an hour, and the rest of her money would come from tips. So some days she would make $30, other days she would make $100, all because Red Lobster wanted to be a bunch of cheap ass bastards. Like, tipping culture is ass. And if that's the point we're getting at, where you're relying on customers to pay livable wages, I think that's late stage capitalism at its finest. We've reached a horrible point.
Places it's expected, and the behavior to earn these tips is like not even granted. Sometimes.
Interesting thing about their healthcare is, Interesting thing about their healthcare is dead Palestinians' corpses come back with no organs. They dead ass organ harvest and our governments fund that shit. Oh, facts.
I don't even know my waiter's name and they ask for a tip.
I don't believe that there's God at all.
We pay a lot of taxes here in Toronto, and I don't think we're getting our return.
Oh, this is Toronto? Yo, Toronto look nice as hell.
Hey.
Girls playing boys sports. I think like girls can play any.
Wait, hell, let me look. Let me listen. Last one was.
Sometimes I don't even know my waiter's name and they ask for a tip.
I don't believe that there's God at all.
We pay a lot of taxes here in.
Don't believe there is a God. Okay, now y'all know me. I'm not deeply religious, but I am a little bit. I'm very skeptical of science, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe in a Big Bang. I don't believe most of what's it called scientists have to say about the universe, because my nigga, we can't know, bro. If you look how big the universe is, how small of a tiny little speck we are, we can't possibly know. Big Bang don't make sense. Exactly. And a lot, hey, I keep saying this, bro. The Big Bang really don't make sense. And a lot of these niggas that are anti-religion keep saying, bro, Big Bang, the Big Bang, the Big Bang. It's literally a scientist nerds trying to cope with reality, bro. It's just them trying to cope with reality. The same way niggas say that religion is religious people is trying to cope with reality. That's their version of it, man. Nigga, we cannot possibly know. We can't. And the truth be told, I'd rather believe in a God than I'd rather believe in a Big Bang, like logically speaking, my nigga. Logically speaking. Some things we just literally aren't meant to understand. We just aren't. What is the chat saying? Let me see. It said, what did he say? He said, same atheists that don't believe in God blame everything bad on God. Like literally. Dawny, are you Christian? I'm not Christian. I'm more agnostic if anything. But I'm not anti-religion or anything like that. Like I tell people, I believe that religion on the world is a net positive compared to the world having no religion. I promise you, if the world had no religion at all, nigga, we would be living in chaos, bro. So even if you don't believe in an afterlife, I think most people can agree that religion is a positive thing, bro. And you can point at Jews, you can point at like specific groups of Christians, specific groups of Islamists, and say, bro, look, religion is bad. But you can do that with literally any other thing in this world. I can point at specific groups of white people that are racist towards every race that isn't white. I can look at or point at specific groups of black people that are just fucking hoodlum thugs, bro. I can point at specific groups of Mexicans that are just drug slangers and be like, well, look at that. You know what I'm saying? You can do that with literally everything in the world. They're underhated. It's L-bait. You think people who don't believe in God blame everything on someone they don't believe in? Brother, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those atheist subreddits or like if you've ever been in the atheist community. And I'm not talking about agnostic people. I'm talking about atheist people. Bro, they literally have like this hate boner. I think maybe because they grew up around religion a lot. Maybe they were forced to be into it or whatever the case may be. But they have some crazy ass hate boner. It's weird. Israel does. Not all atheists, but mostly. Okay, I'm not going to say mostly because I feel like we just talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a specific group of people, but you know, they are very loud. I'm not gonna lie. That specific group is very loud.
Toronto, and I don't think we're getting our return on what we pay.
Girls playing boys sports. I think like girls can play any sport.
What kind of sport would be needed?
Dude.
Football. Maybe that's why they invented rugby.
Dude, holy moly.
More girls play rugby?
I believe.
Dude, I swear I've never seen a girl like this that looks anything as close to this in America.
So, but that's not fair. See, we should get to play football.
In a relationship, the men have to pay more than a girl. I think like 90%.
90%?
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck. Bro, I don't know. I feel like that's crazy, bro. I feel like that's crazy. Paying 90%? I thought she was going to say something reasonable, like maybe 60-40, maybe 70-30, but 90% at that point in the relationship, what the hell are you even doing, my nigga? What are you even doing? I feel like if we're being realistic, a relationship should be like 60-40. Men should pay more. Controversial, I know. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, we're supposed to be the providers in the world.
I think like 90%.
90% men pay.
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo because he have a lot of aura.
Like what? Like what, bro?
Well, I'm currently in a debate with someone about wrap pizzas.
Wrap pizzas?
Yes, instead of having like dough as the base, you have like a wrap, like a tortilla wrap.
And you like this?
Yeah, it's delicious. And then you put corn on it.
Oh, hell no.
I'm so sorry, I know.
I'm worried the right wing is taking over.
We should be putting spikes on the road to reduce the number of cars.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, your ass is wild.
Go that one.
You agree?
Yeah, why not?
Just spikes all over the road.
For the greater good.
Pineapple is good on pizza. GPA does kind of matter in school.
Misogyny is probably more ingrained into society than we think it is. A lot of girls, for example, are less likely to pursue math, not because they're not good at it or like they're not sort of like naturally inclined. It's just because the way that girls are socialized, it's like we have a hard time excelling in subjects like that because we're not encouraged to try again if we fail at something.
Yo, what's good, fake Jordans? I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I low-key think she's chatting. At first, when she said misogyny is a lot more ingrained in society, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. You might be cooking. But she just kept running her mouth, bro. Learn the kitchen, buddy. Okay. All right. I didn't say that. You're wilding. But
if men fail at something, they are more likely to sort of pick themselves back up and like try again.
What is your most...
Yeah, her ass is chatting, bro. On her point. But I do feel like misogyny is a lot of ingrained. I do feel like misogyny is heavily ingrained into society, bro. You know? Men are always, and hell, even when I just said like 30 minutes ago, I feel like men are the providers. Now, was I always fucking had that feeling ever since I was 1 year old? Of course not, bro. That's what I was taught as a kid, bro.
Fail at something, they are more likely to sort of pick themselves back up and like try again.
What is your most controversial opinion?
Okay, I think that school should be optional for people who truly want to go.
Hell no. I don't know if y'all seen it, bro. Hell no. Yo, there are literal people in high school right now that cannot read or write, bro. I've seen it with my own two eyes. And if you were to make that optional, nigga, they aren't going. What are they gonna do with their lives? You just want a whole bunch of tards just running around? Hell no. They gotta go to school. And at the very least, because where she's leading to, I know I can tell by her type, you know what I'm saying, how they dress. They're not gonna say it, but they're basically saying they should just get their ass in that field. That's what they're basically saying, okay? They're not gonna say it all loud and clear like that. Like I just did, but that's what they're, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're leaning towards. Country already dumb enough facts. Donald Trump is a terrorist.
What level of school?
Oh, obviously.
High school should
Obviously, Donald, what?
optional for people who truly want to go.
What level of school?
High school should be optional for people who really, really want to.
What about you?
I think that voting should kind of be the same way because I think that if we let younger people who want to vote, then maybe we would have a more willing society.
You would say lower the voting age.
Maybe. But y'all know, I ain't gonna lie, at 16, you're just so heavily influenced, bro. You will probably just vote with whatever your classmates are saying, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you will be a bot. But it is a little bit interesting that 16-year-olds can't vote because specifically the fact that they say no taxation without representation, and yet 16-year-olds are still taxed, you know? But I feel like that will lead way more to like sheep voting, you know what I mean? Like sheep voting.
I would say like you should be able to apply to vote at a younger age.
I'm not a big Donald Trump fan.
With overpaying taxes,
So controversial.
the younger generations can't afford a home. So there's something wrong with the system that we live in, right? I have a home, I'm a homeowner, and it's still very difficult.
I don't think I can remember if I ever had one.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
There should be more done for disabled people and wheelchair users to get around the city.
You would like it to be easier?
Yes, very much so.
Bulbasaur is my starter.
So you would pick Bulbasaur?
Yeah.
What do you like about Bulbasaur so much?
You got that bulb. You got that sword. He's soaring.
Anything else?
You got that
Yo, chat, my trippiner is Canada like the greatest country on earth, bro.
Affordability crises are not something that we can overlook.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. That the world is getting better.
Why do you think the world is getting better?
There's innovation happening, and with AI, things are going to become more efficient. I just think the world is getting better.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I do think the world is getting better overall, but like it depends on which avenue you're talking about. Overall, I would say hell no, bro. I feel like we're more divided as a culture and society than ever. But on the technological side, bro, you know what I'm saying? Things are looking bright. Things are looking bright. But even geopolitically, bro, I don't know. Best time to live in history? Okay, you're only saying that because of the technology, so that kind of leads in towards it, you know?
No matter what. Would you have to?
Actually, it's low-key one of the best times to be alive as a black person. High key, now that I think about it. Like, think about being a black person in like 1,000 years ago, dude. Nigga, your life had to have sucked ass. Hunting boar, hunting wild ass goblins all day. That would be ass as hell, bruh. I would hate to be black, bro. Yo, what's good, Dalton Godfrey?
Wait, like
what's good, bro? Yo, it's been a minute since I see you.
Years probably.
Hey, you dropped it.
Thank you.
No worries, perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
You have so many
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't say it, but she
different
looked fake.
religions telling you a lot about different.
Perfect.
Hey, you been amazing, bro.
You have so many different religions telling you a lot about different parts of you pray and how things supposed to go in life.
You believe in only one religion?
Yeah, only one.
And which religion is that?
The real one, nice religion.
Some people shouldn't
Like,
be allowed to
bro,
fly.
what? Everybody, like, fucking jackass.
There
Like,
are no
what?
airplane etiquette. Only go up when your zone is cold. Don't stand up immediately. Put your personal item under the bin unless there's space above, that kind of thing.
I'm not happy with the way President Trump runs his state, whatever.
I really don't have any. I'm just happy to be here, happy to be sitting next to you.
I don't think it's controversial though, is it? Because
No, I just said I don't have any, big head.
listen, I said I'm not happy with Mr. Trump.
Okay, that's good. That's good for you.
What? Is this nigga like a Trump supporter or something?
That bike lane
Like,
should...
what? How you feel about saying this? Bro, off the top of my head, if I had to come up with an answer, but I say it's weird. I say it's very weird. Very weird, bro. Very weird. What I've learned is most adults in the world are retarded and don't believe in shit. What you mean by don't believe in shit? Like, you mean like they don't stand for anything?
Be controversial.
I think if you are, I don't know. I feel like, I can't really give an opinion on saying this. Obviously, it's horrible.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, just cattle?
That's good. That's good.
I feel like that's what happens when your ass get into that 9-to-5 work life and you don't have anything you do outside of your job. Like, a 9-to-5 isn't inherently bad, but when it takes up 90% of your day, nigga, you're going to become a bot eventually, bro. You're just going to clock in, you know what I'm saying? Clock out, clock in, clock out, clock in, clock out, mother. Especially Americans. Okay, this nigga hates on America, but okay, I can hear him out on this point, bro. Because there's not any, like, you know what I'm saying? If you live in America, and if you don't live in a big city, you live in a suburb, right? So there's not really anything to do in a suburb. You can't just go out and say, fuck it, I'm going to hit the town. Like right now, if I said I wanted to hit the town, it's at least it would be at least an hour walk at minimum to downtown, and at least a 10-minute drive. At least a 10-minute drive. You know what I'm saying? So everything is so car dependent. It's hard to just say fuck it and do something, bro. Where you live in Macon? Okay, well. Yeah, like, okay. But yeah, you do become a bot as you get older, bro.
For you,
Is it controversial that?
that bike lane should be controversial. Like the fact that we're talking about tearing it up still. Like
in the UK, it's so small. The city is nearby. That's what I'm saying. Like compare. Let me see Earth right quick. Pull up Google Earth. Pick up Google Earth. Oh, please don't dox me. Okay, thank God it didn't. Where was I looking at? Was this? Oh, I was in the United Kingdom. What the fuck? I was in London. Okay, well that's actually perfect. So compare London where everything is just like super close to each other, bro. Just like super packed. Like, let's say you live on Green Street, brother. It looks like you have an entire mall right next to you. And even if you didn't live right here, you live over here, you can still just walk right up the street, bro. There is nothing like this in America where anything can be as anywhere near as close as this. It's not. New York, okay. Okay. Now, how many premier cities? Okay. You can say New York. You can say New York is somewhat like London. You can say it's somewhat like London, and I want to get mad. But at the same time, my nigga, UK doesn't have that many premier cities. New York City is the greatest city in the world. I think a lot of people will agree on that. But bro, as soon as you start talking about mid-level cities, niggas start bringing up Atlanta. Brother, it's over. It's over. Atlanta is a one big-ass suburb, my nigga. You live right here, you want to go to the mall, brother, you're not walking to the mall if you live right there. There's just no way you're walking to the mall if you live right there. You just can't. Tokyo's a world premiere city. It's like, what are the 7 greatest cities? It's probably gonna say New York, London, Tokyo, fucking Bangkok. 7 greatest cities of the world. LA is not gonna be there. No shot it's there. London, New York, Paris, Tokyo, Singapore, Rome, Madrid. Only one American city. Not gonna lie. Okay, let me do the top. Let me do the big 3. I think the big 3 would just be New York, London, and Tokyo, though. Am I tweaking? Rome overrated? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Rome is like an ass pick. Paris? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got Tokyo over Paris, bro. I'm gonna be so real. I'd rather die to live in Japan. That's crazy you say that. I know a person that would die if he ever came back to America.
It's insane.
Paris is ass.
Be controversial. Like the fact that we're talking about tearing it up still, like it's insane.
Criminals should be held more accountable for their actions.
Facts.
I don't love tipping culture.
I feel like people in this world, they try to say LeBron's the GOAT. They say LeBron's the best to ever do it, but then they haven't seen me.
Why aren't you in the league?
Humble.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I don't think we should give good customer service to people who are just really bad to you. Like they're like super rude.
So you should be able to ignore them, fight them, just like a 1-2, like a quick.
Let's settle it in the fitting rooms, you know?
More privacy.
Exactly. And the other customers don't need to see nothing.
And which store do you work at? Which location?
Wait, hold up, bro. I'm sorry. My nigga, why the hell isn't Toronto here? Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, get Rome the hell out of here. Either Madrid or Rome gotta go. Even Singapore gotta go. I'm not gonna lie. Out of these 3, one of y'all gotta go. I don't know who it's gonna be, but Toronto gotta be up there. Toronto ass hell no, brother. From what I'm seeing on this video, this was like the greatest city in the world. Cause they don't got New York's problem of being all like cluttered and shit, bro. It got a decent amount of skyscrapers in the downtown. You got, you know what I'm saying, a decent amount of houses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It looks good. It looks amazing. Montreal, oh, brother, we're good off that. But it does not belong in the top 5? Wait, you talking about Rome? I guess Toronto's ass? Like, hell no.
On that note, it was time to head.
Toronto. I'm telling you, that's where I want to go. No bullshit. One of these days, I want to like settle down in Toronto or some shit, man. Like this city just looks, to me, it looks better than New York, in my opinion. Huh? Okay.
To the third and final location. What is your most controversial opinion?
Oh, hell no. Let's go Christmas break. Yo, I'm actually down. But then I got to get my passport, bro. You meet up with Big Q, have a Big Q Maury stream. Oh, and Zeno, I just farted my ass off. Yo, what's it called? And Zeno get a passport too? Oh, yeah.
On that note,
like I said, just get it mad soon, mad soon, man, mad soon.
It's time to head. On that note, it was time to head to the third and final location.
Oh, yeah, we're finna hear the craziest shit, bro. I'm talking about people gonna be fucking white boy wasted just saying the most outrageous crap you've ever heard in your life.
What is your most controversial opinion?
That Michael Jackson is still alive.
Why do you think he's still alive?
What?
I believe it in my heart. And he had like a closed casket. I think it's also just because I want him to be alive because I love him.
What are your thoughts about the kid stuff?
I don't think he did it. I think he's innocent.
Just go with the flow. Big artists for themselves. I know it's really complicated. It's just ups and downs. Just go with the flow.
What the hell is going on in Toronto?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Shawarma is the best food ever.
Men should always pay on all dates.
Do you think men should pay 100% of the time?
I think yes, because they are providers. If he doesn't have money, he should not have a relationship.
Oh, you're wildin'. You're wildin', girl. You're wildin'. 100% of the time, I was willing to hear out on 90, man. I'm not gonna say anything about if you want a man to pay 100% of the time, you have to be the diamond gold jewel of shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You got to be the diamond gold jewel. Like, with all due respect, you can't be coming out looking like this. You got to be looking like Kim K on every day. Facts.
Sadism
100% of the time
is underrated.
80% is fair. I say 70, 60. 70, 60.
Everyone has a point in their life where they have to realize sadness is part of the life and they have to deal with it no matter what.
Like, you know how right now we eat like 5 times a day? That's actually us being a cactus in a rainforest. If you think about it from like evolutionary biology perspective, we could go like days without our next meal.
So do you think more people should be fasting?
100%.
The healthcare industry isn't made for women.
I'm from Ukraine, right? I don't support Russia in any sense or Russian people in any sense. I hate everything about that.
Kids is a choice. What? I've chosen not to.
That we don't treat life as a
yeah, a lot of y'all shouldn't be having kids. Be honest with you, from what I've been seeing, y'all just ain't ready, bro. I know so many people from my high school class that have had kids already. No shade to them, but bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all are good mothers and parents and fathers or whatever it may be. But me in y'all class, I'm 20 right now. I'm telling you, if I had a kid, I would not be ready for it, man. I would not be ready for it. Shit, right now, I don't think I would ever be ready for it, to be honest with you. But I know I want to have a kid eventually.
Kids is a choice. I've chosen not to.
That we don't treat life as it should be.
How do you think we should be treating life?
People like to complicate shit. Pardon my French. We like to complicate it. Life is so simple. We don't need to worry about a 9-to-5 schedule. About, do I need this or do I want that? Doesn't
Yo, bro, do you have a job? Like, I gotta ask. What is this guy talking
matter about that. Just
Dawny or Karen, I guess.
I don't know if this first pick for the Leafs is going to change anything next year.
I think gambling supports positive mental health.
I think that humans should die. We're really bad for the planet. We're the most selfish creatures to ever exist. If you look at dinosaurs, you watch a dinosaur documentary, they've been around for billions and billions of years. They've come back bigger. Humans have been here for not even a fraction of the time, and we're destroying each other. We're cruel to each other. We're mean to each other. We want to like get rid of each other, and we should just all die for the.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, is she wrong? We are ruining the planet, but die? Look at Why is he looking at the camera like that? Nigga just know he heard a whole bunch of bullshit, man. Hell, hell no, bro. He looking at the camera mad as hell. Yo, the point is, bro, what she's saying is obviously bullcrap. We should not all die. We should maybe, I don't know what we should do. I know we're ruining the planet, though. We're ruining shit, but like, die?
Planet.
For the planet.
Dawny, you're a Karen, I guess. What did she say? I just joined back. She said all humans should die.
Yo, I think peptides should be FDA approved and legal.
It's not all that great to own a home. Renting is way better.
Get rid of like the gentle parenting. Bring a little bit more discipline back. Kids aren't scared. They're entitled. Not that they have to be scared, don't get me wrong, but they have no respect anymore.
Drake is not that.
I feel like rent. Oh hell no! I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I know she's gonna say some bull crap. I know she's gonna say some bull crap. Just shut your black ass up, all right? Yo, to what she said or to what dude said about renting homes, bro. I feel like renting homes is low key better though. Like all jokes aside, the only thing that sucks about it is you aren't building any equity in the property. So you put like $2,000 a month into a house for 20 years. Nigga, you're not gonna have any equity, bro. Like you're just gonna move out of that house and go on to the next house. But at the same time, though, the fact that loan amounts take 20 to 30 years to pay off is fucking insane. That's insane in itself. Like in 30 years, if I buy a house right now today and I pay off a loan for the next 30 years, I'll be 50 when I'm ready to sell that house, which is still relatively young, but you know what I'm saying? You're getting up there. You're getting up there, man. It's ass.
Entitled. Not that they have to be scared, don't get me wrong.
So I say you're already 50, all right? I say probably the best time to buy a house is when you're like 40.
But they have no respect anymore.
Drake is not that good. Drake is not. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
It's been dropped. The album was mid. Maid of Honor was mid. Absolutely dog water.
I'm Persian. I'm against the monarchy. I don't think it's good. A lot of people love it.
She said she was Persian and she started speaking Farsi.
I don't like it.
I feel like pandas are just polar bears in disguise.
So they're secretly polar bears.
Bro, man.
So how did they become pandas and why?
When you have kids and a wife, you want to live in an apartment? No, what I'm saying though is to me personally, I want to experience as much as the world as I can, bro. And the way that I can do that is by renting. I can't be buying houses in every single place. Like me personally, I want to spend a year or two in Thailand. And I know how controversial may seem, but I also want to spend a year or two in Japan. I also want to spend like 3 years in Toronto. Like I want to be all over the world. And I can't do this if I'm just buying houses. You know what I mean? I can't. So for my opinion, I wouldn't buy a house till I'm like 40, bro. But also, I was talking to this girl earlier. Shout out her. I told her that I want to have kids when I'm around 28. So I don't know.
So there's.
But your American is different. What? Like, all right, bro. 28 is valid. Okay, I said at least 28. Like at least 28. Oh, she just texted me. Let me see what she said. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chat, I'm a lover nigga, man. I'm a lover boy, man. I'm a lover boy at heart. I want to go to either Iceland alone or Australia with a friend. We should go to Iceland together. Oh, you say you want to go along. What am I talking about? And yo, Drake is not mid. Drake isn't overrated. Drake isn't nothing, bro. He's the GOAT. I'm 16, all right.
Secretly.
Feel like pandas.
Hey, Linda. Hey, Linda.
Are just polar bears in disguise.
So they're secretly polar bears.
Yeah.
So how did they become pandas and why are they pandas?
I think like the government dyes them.
How did you first come to this conclusion?
Deep dive on Reddit. McDonald's is overrated.
I mean this like from a good place in my heart, bringing back masculinity. I feel like men can provide for women. I'm like, if they just do that more, it'll make women want to be not out at the club and instead like at home with you and everything like that.
What is your most controversial opinion?
No kidding, I'm kidding. That men's voices aren't low anymore.
My most controversial opinion is I think truck drivers are compensating with their trucks.
Wait, why did she just fry this nigga though, bro? He started talking, he sounded like a girl. Wait, why did she just fry her mans like that?
Low anymore.
My most controversial opinion is I think truck drivers are compensating with their trucks because they're compensating for something else.
Men don't have the capacity to not be lustful.
So you think all men are lustful?
Yes.
I don't.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is just some Toronto women at heart, bro. You never see anything like this anywhere else in the world, man. Now is she wrong? No, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. It's cope if you say she's wrong, brother. where most of us are men in this chat. I would say 99% of us, besides Linda. Other than that, we're all men. And we are all lustful, bro. We are all lustful.
Have the capacity to not be lustful.
The truth hurts, bro. The truth hurts.
So you think all men are lustful?
Yes.
I don't like sushi.
I don't like sushi either.
You're Asian and you don't like sushi.
Well, I'm Chinese. I don't really like peanut butter. It gives me a headache.
We should teach religion in schools.
And what about you?
I guess.
So also teaching religion in school.
That Daenerys Targaryen is the prince that was promised. And it's not Jon Snow. And you can't convince me that it's Jon Snow.
Well, I don't think none of that matters, bro. They all lost. Like, what?
Not Jon Snow.
I don't like Chipotle.
What about you?
I don't think you should drink on random days. You should only drink if you're like getting drunk. Why are you drinking otherwise? Like that's a waste of money.
And before I knew it, I was at 99 opinions with one more to go.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I would say feminism.
What about feminism?
Now that we have 100 controversial opinions, it's time to put them all on a board and ask 100 more people to vote to determine the most controversial one of them all.
This is the board with all 100 opinions. Now let's go find 100 more people to vote. On this board, there are 100.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The I would date a rapist one is gonna win, bro. That is gonna win by far. Yo, Linda, if you're still here, when I was watching this video and she said that, I ain't gonna lie, she kind of reminded me of you.
Controversial opinion.
Like that just sounds like something you would say.
All I need you to do is pick which one you think is the most controversial.
Okay. Maybe the only religion that exists is Christianity.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I think this one, yeah.
The world
is getting better, yeah.
Could you just make a small tally right under it?
Yeah.
Just a line up.
Okay,
Perfect.
so far, nobody.
Gender is very controversial.
Perfect.
In relationship, men should pay 90% of the time. Okay, that's controversial.
90% is too much.
Damn.
Yeah, that's too much.
I guess it's not that crazy after all to me. I ain't gonna lie, if I seen it, that's the craziest one. That's the craziest one.
We ain't got too much money out here.
The first few people all picked different answers, but as I approached 25 votes, one opinion was clearly standing out.
So we have asked 25 people to vote so far, and right now, there is one opinion that is
damn.
I might need like more space for the tallies later on, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, oh my god, I would date a rapist. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is insane. I would date a rapist. This is the most controversial opinion I've ever seen. Dating a rapist is pretty bad.
Oh god, really?
What do you mean, really?
What?
Sorry.
We are halfway there. We have 50 votes total. Right now, there is one opinion that is taking the lead.
26. Yo, why did he say, oh my God, really? What the hell did he mean by
26
that?
votes.
Although one opinion was pulling far ahead in the votes, there was another opinion that surprisingly caught people's attention too.
What do you dislike about fedora hats so much?
Just not a fan of how they look.
Who the hell is wearing fedoras?
Yeah, you gotta be a geek to wear a fedora, I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a scary one.
I mean, fedora hats is up there though.
Yeah.
Fedora hats is very up there.
Fedora hats.
Oh my goodness, what did the fedora hat do to you?
After 100 votes, the results were pretty one-sided. Surprisingly, people weren't a big fan of fedora hats for some reason.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good video, but holy shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I only got time for one more video, bro. Nigga, that took us an hour. An hour. That shit say 58 minutes. How? Dude, time be going by too freaking fast, bro. Holy moly. Yo, if y'all are watching this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe and come to the Twitch channel. Peace. Holy moly.